Hello, and this is Melinda Nail Fanatic here for Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I am excited to be doing another personal reading for one of our viewers. This reading deals with a Virgo and a Cancer, and I have two different decks here that we're going to use. For my Virgo, we'll use the traditional Rider Waite, and for the Cancer, we'll use the Hermetic Tarot. And we're just going to take a look and see what's coming in this relationship. So let's go ahead and give some shuffles and see what Love Source God wants to give in advance through channel messaging. As I'm shuffling, I'm just going to breathe and take in these energies and speak whatever comes through. You're worried about the outcome and the income. You're concerned about what the long haul of it is. And we understand that. But we're asking you here to appreciate more on the journey. See, the longer you can appreciate the journeying that is done together, the longer the journeying can become in the appreciation of it. But as you worry more about what has happened or what will happen in the future, you take yourself out of where you're at and you begin to offer a vibration outside of what you're really wanting, which is what you have right now. Okay. So you appreciate what you're having now, and you'd love to see certain aspects of what you have right now grow. As far as your partner goes, he's doing the best that he can in right now as well. He also would like to see growth, and he also has the same habit of going out of right now into what could be, what will be, and what was. So both of you are mirroring this energy in each other. But we do feel that there is a genuine desire for unity in this relationship. I hear that he likes to shoot from the hip, so he speaks and reacts very rapidly without going too deeply into thought. And for you, this is something that this proves to be very challenging for you because you'd like to know what's coming. And he doesn't always reveal everything. He doesn't show everything. He shows himself to be a lot tougher on his exterior than he truly is. So let's go ahead and see what wants to come out first on your side. If you're for the Virgo side, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, this is you thinking about him. Because he's a Cancer, so he would be the King of Cups. Let's see what's coming out first on his side. What's coming out first on his side? And on his side, he has the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So he says, I don't want this to end, is what I hear. His first thing is, I don't want this to end. I feel like there's been some challenges in between the two of you to recognize each other for the efforts that is given, that is positive. I feel like it's easier to really focus on the negative things that come up, as you have to understand that when dealing with other humans, if you're looking for another human that's always going to keep you happy, you're going to leave everyone whoever comes into your life, because humans are not ever going to be exactly everything that's going to keep you happy. This is why happiness is so important internally, right? And so what I see here is he is afraid of an ending in this relationship, and you are afraid that your love is not going to be enough. Let's pull some more cards here. Okay, you have one fall out. Let's take it. It's the Ace of Swords, and it's in reverse. And I hear that there's somewhere where it's like you want to pin him down, and you're with the Nine of Wands. You want to pin him down. You want to keep him there. But again, you're afraid. You're afraid. And here, the Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and that's totally you. Because you have a goal. You want to keep him with you. But I feel like there's some fears that you haven't acknowledged with him. And that has to do with you've been through so much before that you're a bit guarded. It's hard for you to go all the way in. And I feel like you're keeping some of your truth to yourself. You don't want to tell him maybe how much he means to you, because that makes you appear vulnerable in a way that's really uncomfortable. But I feel that you're really got a goal to keep this relationship going. Let's look at what's coming out on the other side. We have the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person has been feeling the love, but is also concerned about financial matters, concerned about whether or not they'll have enough finances to keep the marriage going and keep the relationship happy. You guys are marrying each other because he's got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of his deck, and you've got the Ace of Swords in your spread. You've got the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck, and he's got the King of Pentacles coming out in his spread. So both of you have concerns about finances. I feel like both of you are holding back a little bit out of fear, but I also see that both of you recognize that there's a connection here. And let's go ahead and pull cards on the relationship itself. And I'm going to use my Morgan Greer Tarot for that. And we're just going to pull a spread, a gypsy spread, to show the situation in the relationship, and I'll pull clarifiers as I'm showing. I feel like there was an important conversation that came out, and this conversation came out from a place of, I see, the way it came out was I see you laying in bed, and you just start kind of talking in that relaxed state of mind where you're let your defenses down for a minute and you let flow what's really on your heart. And I feel like that gave a little bit of a freak out to both of you, because in that conversation, you allowed a moment of vulnerability, and you both shared a truth. At the same time, you both held something back because neither one wants to, I feel like neither one of you wants to be more into the other than the other. It's interesting. There's this, it's almost, I'm getting the word macho type of fear, and macho type of fear that both of you are presenting. Both of you in the past came into this relationship, Page of Rods, saying, this is an opportunity worth definitely checking out. Neither of you were really expecting anything too big to happen, but you knew that there was a chance, right? And now there's this Empress energy, and it's coming out in a reverse, and it's saying that there is love there, but there's also this holding back of the floodgates of love. There's this, I'm hearing the word unwillingness to just really let it rip. It's like a dam holding back the waters, is what I'm being shown. The hidden blessing is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is here telling me that there's a realigning of your goals. Like this relationship is actually going to help put you on track. And I'm also hearing that whether it was known or unknown, there was a passing of a embryo. So there was a miscarriage. There was a miscarriage. Who had this miscarriage? And did you know that you had a miscarriage? Because I feel like this miscarriage was very, very early on. A very, very early on miscarriage here. And that's a hidden blessing right now. And I'm here because neither of you are ready for that extra stress right now of additional children. What's the challenge in this relationship at this time? The challenge in this relationship is to really be grounded and fixed in it and realize, like, this is that same what you guys are holding back. It's like, let rip the floodgates. This relationship means the world to you guys. Like, it's very important to both of you, and it's going to help you both to really advance. You guys can really come up strongly together. But bearing your soul, I'm hearing bearing your soul is a real challenge here, because your bare soul is not coming together in the sense of, again, your own individual concerns for money, for the longevity of the relationship, and the fears from past relationships that didn't work out are coming together, and they're coming together in your own heads, and there's this separation there in that. So that's where the challenge is, to have everything to come together successfully. But the world is here, and it's a good thing because it's on the table, right? So the Three of Pentacles shows up in your environment, and it shows that you're both very busy working on yourself, working in your careers, trying to build up financially and build a family together. Okay. I feel like your partner is really focused on trying to provide, being a good provider. And I'm hearing, the masculine energy is very fulfilled and feels very whole when they feel that providership, especially when they're very much in a traditional roles. And I definitely feel strong traditional roles here. The advice is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a card of making peace and making things easier moving forward. And also, there's this energy here of, I see the person who's rowing the boat as your partner, and I see you as the person here in front of your partner. So I feel like for you, there's a challenge in allowing your partner to take the lead in certain ways, because you're so used to doing it on your own that it presents a challenge for you to really trust in your partner's guidance and judgment. I also feel like this card is speaking about moving away from all the problems of the past. And wherever you two have had a difficult conversation, any arguments of the past, it's advised for you to let that go and remember why you're in this anyways. Why did you choose this partner, and what do you appreciate about this partner? Let's see what's the near future for this relationship is the Ten of Swords, and it's in reverse. So the Ten of Swords in reverse is like the end. For sure, it means the end. But when it's in reverse, it's saying it's the end of the betrayal, it's the end of the illusion, it's the end of the backstabbing. Literally, I'm hearing the end of the backstabbing. So what is this about? I want to see what has gone on here. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Four of Cups in reverse is an opportunity that was rejected. So it's like, I feel like here, what an offer was made between you. Like, you invited him to either, hey, let's move in, let's go out to dinner, or he invited you. One of you invited the other to, hey, let's do this together. And from fear of past rejection, it's like, hey, let's make this a real deal relationship, or let's move in together, or let's solidify the label on our relationship, or let's take it to the next level. And somebody said no. Somebody said no. And I feel like that no came from the past pains. And I feel like there's a reneging on that no with this Ten of Swords in the end. I'm going to pull another deck out, and we're going to read some more. My After Tarot wants to speak. Let's see what the situation has been here. And I'm just going to do more of a freestyle with this to pull some more information out about this relationship, what's unfolded in it, so I can better understand where we're at. Since you have not given me any details, we're just going to see what the energy wants to say about this. Okay. So we have the Empress in reverse in this current situation. Why is it here, I ask? And as I'm asking that, the Nine of Swords comes out upright. And this is, again, you're both in a situation where you're afraid. There's fears. What are the fears? What is my Virgo in fear of in this relationship? What fear is coming up from my Virgo? Okay. The fear for my Virgo is that this is a three-party situation. Let's see what's the fear for my Cancer. What is the fear coming up for my Cancer in this situation? The Cancer is afraid that, that this is all an illusion in his head and that you're going to walk away. That this is an illusion in your head that there's someone else that you're going to walk away to. Even that you might, that you could be missing an older partner that you had, a Leo partner that you had before. Who is this Leo person in your past? I feel like your partner is afraid that you're actually still stuck on him coming back into your life and you walking away from him. Is there really a three-party situation going on here? That is the fear of my Virgo. Is my Virgo's fear of a three-party situation real? Or what's the real deal with this Cancer? And the card falls out on the floor. And we have the 10 of Wands. This person only has you in mind. There is no three-party situation. Anywhere where he was seeing other people at the outset, at the beginning of this, getting to know you, deciding that he wanted a relationship for you, he's let all that go. All the other wands are on the ground. He's not looking at them anymore. If he had any other people he was entertaining when you met him, that's over. Okay. Is my Virgo person really thinking about a Leo person who she wants back from her past? Is my Virgo thinking about a Leo from the past that she wants back? The 9 of Cups. It says that you actually have what you wish for with this partner that you have now, is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Sun is here. So I feel like there's that Leo energy again, though, you know. I feel like sometimes you have memories of all the good times you had with that Leo, but you're realizing the value of the relationship you have now. And in your heart of hearts, like, you're happy where you're at. Like, yeah, you had some good times with that Leo partner, but what he doesn't know is all the other times. And maybe sometimes when you get upset with him, with your current partner, this Cancer person, see, this is 9 of Cups. This is who you're thinking about. Cups energy, Cancer. You're thinking about your Cancer person. Your Cancer person is worrying that you're thinking about your ex. You're worrying that he's thinking about somebody else. And if y'all don't cut this shit out, like, you're going to manifest for real. I'm just saying. Tell me more about my Virgo. What do we need to know about my Virgo in this relationship? The 10 of Pentacles. And wow, look at that. The 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You really love this guy. You really see how he's a good fit for your family and how the two of you can move forward together in a family relationship, a long-term committed relationship. What do I need to know about my Cancer in this relationship? Show me what we need to know about the Cancer in this relationship. The 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. Okay, the 7 of Cups is about making a wish. Why is the 7 of Cups here for the Cancer? It's also about trying to figure things out. I feel like money is very important to him, and he's trying to figure out how to make that happen. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yes, he is in a state where he's trying to find options in order to leave the struggle alone. His big concern is being a big provider right now, and he feels like he feels the struggle. Like, he knows he can do it, but he's like, I just need something to work out for me. What is it he's looking for? He's looking for the perfect opportunity. You know, he wants to make an offer to you. He wants to make this offer to you of love. Yes, and he wants, with the 4 of Wands, he wants to move forward. The 4 of Wands is that marriage celebration. It is the initiation of something that goes on and continues for a long time. It's celebration. It's happy home. It's I just keep getting the word celebration. This is somebody, he wants to be with you. I feel like he really wants to be with you with this Four of Wands. Tell me more about my Cancer. How does my Cancer really feel about my Virgo? How does my Cancer really feel? What are my Cancer's true feelings about my Virgo? What's my Cancer's true feelings about my Virgo? And oh my God, look at this. The Lovers card. Hello. He loves you. And this, with the Lovers card and the Four of Wands coming out together, and the Six of Cups is now at the bottom of his deck, and I'm being told to set that one down. You both have the same thing in mind. Y'all want to be together for the long term, okay? And you both have fears because you've both been hurt before. He's been left before. He's been left in the lurch, I'm hearing, and you've been cheated on before. So now, how do you both? Okay, another deck. Thank you. How do we both move away from these feelings? And I'm getting to use my Pocket Goddess Tarot for this. So let's look at how we can move out of this situation into a more stable, mentally stable place, because I really feel like the only problems we have here really all start from thoughts that are not even really happening. So anywhere where you're concerned that he's got somebody else going on, it says no, he's only with you. What does he want with you? He wants to be with you. He wants to be with you for the long haul. All right. What will help my viewer? Okay, here we go. What will help my viewer in moving forward in this? We have the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It's saying there is a strong soul connection here. There is love here. Continue to move forward towards what you want and let go of the shit that didn't work out in the past. Let that go. That does not need to have any bearing on where you're at now. Okay. What can my viewer do for the Cancer person? Because the Cancer person is not the viewer here. Okay, in this personal reading. Look. So, and I'm hearing with this itchy ear, Spirit is saying, whisper in his ear, even while he's sleeping, the truth about how you feel about him, and let him know that you will be with him. So that way his subconscious will hear it. But I'm also, let's go forward with the question before I start shuffling, because I feel like if I ask silently while I'm shuffling, or even verbally, I won't get it all the way out of, what can my Virgo viewer do to support her Cancer in knowing how she really feels in finding security in this relationship? And see how quickly it comes out. The Princess of Staves and the Judgment. The Princess of Staves and the Judgment. So this is literally about what I just channeled. This is letting your partner know, affirming to your partner, I'm happy to be here. I'm going to stay here. Don't say I'm not leaving. We want to say what we are doing, not what we're not doing. So both consciously and to his subconscious. So you can speak to his spirit. You can speak to him while he's sleeping. You can pray. You can talk to his soul, and it's saying, let him know. And look at what's happening in this. We have the lady bequeathing him, crowning him, right? So this is, I made a decision that I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stick this out with you. I want to be here. This is where I want to be. Okay. The bottom of the deck again is a Four of Cups. Like, this is a great opportunity. I feel like you need to let him know what you want moving forward. Be honest with him. And these fears that keep coming up in this relationship, moving past them, the fears, if you remember that these fears are attached to past situations, these are not present. So again, coming into your present, not staying in the past, not worrying so hard about the future, but staying in your present. This is what's going to benefit you. Before we end your reading, I do want to pull a Journey of Love card for you. And I'm going to channel whatever messages come off of this. And then I'm going to read the message that the Oracle has for you from the book. I got that as I was preparing to do your reading early this morning. As I know I was going to do your reading today, I heard that I was definitely to give you, and here it is, the goal, the journey of love. You have the ethereal touch card that just literally flopped right out of the middle of the deck. And what I see here is like God is involved in this relationship. Spirit has helped bring it together. The 2 and the 7, 2 is about partnership. It's about duality. And 7 is about spiritual wholeness. 27 is the number of this card. So this is a partnership that's going to help you both find a greater spiritual wholeness. This is a partnership that's going to help you both evolve your soul. This is a blessed spiritual partnership. This is a soul connection. 2 plus 7 equals 9. This is something that is going to bring together. Wow, this is interesting. The 9 is all about the culmination of all the other numbers and the um, reconciling and the full circleness, right? So this is like, this relationship is going to help you make sense of so many other things in your life. But I want you to see that the energy and the imagery here is very angelic. There is an angel here. There is an angel all up in this. And so this is letting you know, like, the divine has definitely brought you two together. And now I'm going to go ahead and read in the book for you about what this message is for you. And then we will be complete with your messages for this relationship at this time. It says to you, Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than may be immediately obvious. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lies and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that through the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give. It is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. In a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long I have waited to open my heart, to bare my soul, to let my power comfort and my arms hold, to let my wisdom counsel and my love awaken. While this is only the beginning, when I look in your eyes, I know. I know. I thought I was going to be done, but it's like the word opportunity came out a couple times there. Opportunity is all over this. The reading of the book definitely confirmed that this is a very spiritual relationship. So in this relationship, it will thrive the more you love and forgive, because as you love and forgive the other, you love and forgive yourself. This is a very healing relationship. So you may find in this relationship a lot of triggers, right? Triggers that have the opportunity to be put to rest for a new life here. You definitely have a lot of love for him. And with him coming out with the lovers and the 4 of Wands, he definitely has a lot of love for you. So I wish you the best in this. And I know that you have got what it takes, that you and this relationship and your partner being together is touched by an angel. You guys are blessed. As long as you guys keep moving towards love and forgiveness in this relationship, you can make it work, and it will be a blessing for you both. So thank you so much. Anybody else who would like a reading like this, you can go to my website. And for those of you who are following the live right now, I'll be right back with our daily live tarot. Okay. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.